Grace with Paul Gray. This is the first time in 2019 and I've been able to be outdoors with you all. We mowed our yard last night. It's about 80 degrees right now. You can see the daffodils behind me. The sky is blue, the grass is green. It's a little bit windy, but what the heck. Hopefully many more times coming up I'll be able to be outdoors with you and sometimes revert back to our old convertible conversation days where I'll be out in a nice setting in the country or somewhere with the top down on my car as we visit. Today I want to visit with you about the fact that, in my opinion, religion has perpetuated a cruel joke, a lie that we are broken. Some religions actually say that we are totally depraved, unlovable, detested by God. God can't stand to be in our presence. He can't even look at you until you do something to get Jesus to cover your sins with his blood, so then God won't have to look at and see the ugly, broken sinner that you are, and instead God will only see Jesus, and therefore God can tolerate you. That's just an awful, cruel lie. There's no truth to it at all. So I want to ask, are you woke to the fact that that's not true? It's a cruel joke. Are you woke to the fact that forgiveness is already done for you and for everyone, and sin is not an issue? Are you woke to the fact that your identity is not sinner? I mean, I just cringe when I hear this. Please don't say, I'm just a sinner saved by grace. Words are so important. The most important voice that you'll ever hear is your own, because you tend to give it more credit than anybody else's. When you hear somebody say, I'm just a sinner saved by grace, think about what the word just means. It means exactly, precisely, absolutely, completely, totally, entirely, utterly, wholly, thoroughly, altogether, in every respect. That's not who you are. You're not precisely or absolutely or completely, totally a sinner at all. Not at all. You are a person that Jesus has already saved, made whole, made perfect, made faultless, who sometimes misses the mark of God's perfection, as we all do. You're not just a sinner. You're not broken. You're not broke. Jesus took away all your sin. God reconciled you at the cross and doesn't count any sins against you. God doesn't even keep a list of sins. God will never bring up your sins to you. God chooses not to even remember your sins. All of those are scriptures that most of you know, but somehow religion has convinced us of the cruel lie that those things are not true and that we're still broke or broken. So I want to ask you today, are you woke to that? Are you woke to the fact that religion has perpetuated a cruel lie that you're broke? You're not broke. You're not broken. Jesus has done everything to make you whole. That's what salvation is. Perfectly whole, perfectly complete, perfectly right, perfectly well, fit for relationship with God, made right with God. That's who you are. So be woke to that truth. Think about it, ruminate about it, run it over in your mind, and listen to your own self-talk when you tell yourself you are right with God totally and completely, because Jesus did that. Sin is not an issue with God. God has taken care of all of that. You're perfectly right with him. That's what God believes, and I'm going to go with what he says. How about you? See you next time.